If you have ever walked out of the gym feeling strong everywhere except your lower back, or if you wake up with that tight, nagging pain right above your hips, this video is for you. Today we are going to talk about how to fix low back pain instantly, especially for bodybuilders and serious lifters who push heavy weight week after week. This is not about quitting training. This is about training smarter, activating the right muscles, and removing the stress from your spine so you can grow without pain. Low back pain in bodybuilding is extremely common. Heavy squats, deadlifts, bent-over rows, leg presses, even poorly braced shoulder presses can overload the lumbar spine. But here is the truth most people ignore. In many cases, your lower back is not weak. It is overworked. It is doing the job of muscles that are supposed to protect it. So when we talk about fixing low back pain instantly, we are not magically healing damaged tissue. We are immediately changing how your body distributes force. First, you need to understand what is really happening. The lumbar spine is designed for stability, not excessive movement. Your hips are designed for mobility. Your core is designed for stability. When your hips are tight and your core is inactive, your lower back becomes the main mover instead of the stabilizer. That is when pain shows up. In bodybuilding, especially during bulking phases, lifters often focus on chest, shoulders, arms, and quads, but they neglect deep core activation, glute strength, and hip mobility. So when you go heavy on squats or deadlifts, your spine compensates. The pain you feel is often muscular guarding, tight erector spinae muscles trying to protect you. Now let us fix it. The first instant relief technique is diaphragmatic breathing with abdominal bracing. Lie on your back, bend your knees. Put one hand on your chest and one on your stomach. Take a deep breath into your stomach, not your chest. Feel your belly rise. Then tighten your abs as if someone is about to punch you. Hold that brace for 5 seconds. Relax. Repeat 10 times. This instantly reduces extension stress on your lumbar spine. Many bodybuilders breathe into their chest and flare their ribs. That increases arching in the lower back. Learning to breathe and brace correctly can reduce pain within minutes because you are redistributing pressure into your core instead of compressing your spine. Second instant fix is glute activation. Weak or sleepy glutes force your lower back to extend during hip movement. Do this simple drill. Lie on your back with knees bent. Push through your heels and lift your hips into a glute bridge. Squeeze your glutes hard at the top for 3 seconds. Lower slowly. Do 15 reps. Focus on feeling your glutes, not your lower back. If you feel your hamstrings cramping, move your feet slightly closer to your body. After 2 or 3 sets, stand up and notice the difference. Many people feel immediate relief because the glutes are finally sharing the load. Third is hip flexor stretching. Tight hip flexors pull your pelvis forward into anterior pelvic tilt. That increases lumbar arch and compresses the lower spine. Kneel on one knee like a lunge. Tuck your pelvis under by squeezing your glute on the kneeling side. Gently push your hips forward while keeping your torso upright. Hold for 30 seconds each side. You should feel a stretch in the front of your hip, not pain in your back. This can instantly reduce the constant pull on your lumbar spine. Now let us talk about what to avoid in the gym if you want instant improvement. Stop ego lifting. When you load the bar beyond your capacity to brace correctly, your lower back becomes the shock absorber. On squats, if you are excessively arching and your ribs are flaring, you are stressing your spine. Instead, keep ribs down, brace your core, and think of sitting between your hips rather than collapsing forward. On deadlifts, do not yank the bar off the floor. Create tension first. Pull the slack out of the bar. Brace your abs. Push the floor away with your legs. The bar should travel close to your shins. If the bar drifts forward, your lower back works overtime. Bent over rows are another common trigger. Many bodybuilders go too heavy and start jerking the weight. If your torso angle is changing during each rep, your lower back is being dynamically loaded. Reduce the weight. Lock your torso. Row with your lats. Another instant strategy is decompression. Hang from a pull-up bar for 20 to 30 seconds. Let your spine lengthen. Breathe deeply. This can relieve compression and give temporary relief. Now let us address core training. Most bodybuilders train abs for aesthetics, not stability. Endless crunches will not protect your lower back. Instead, focus on anti-movement exercises. Planks, side planks, dead bugs, bird dogs. These teach your core to resist movement, which is its real job. Try this right now. Get into a plank position. Squeeze your glutes. Tighten your abs. Do not let your lower back sag. Hold for 30 seconds. Stand up and notice how supported your lower back feels. That is active stability. Another instant reset technique is the cat-cow movement. Get on all fours. Slowly round your back up, then slowly arch it down. Move gently. This mobilizes the spine and reduces stiffness. Do 10 slow reps. For bodybuilders in prep, low body fat combined with dehydration can make joints feel more sensitive. Ensure you are hydrated. Intervertebral discs rely on hydration. Drink water consistently. Now we need to discuss mind-muscle connection with your core. Before every heavy set, take a deep breath into your belly. Brace. Think about locking your ribcage over your pelvis. This stacking alignment instantly protects your lumbar spine. Many lifters overtrain lower back indirectly. Heavy leg day. Next day, heavy back day with rows. Then Romanian deadlifts. The lower back never gets a break. Periodize your training. If you have intense spinal loading one day, the next session should be less compressive. Foot positioning also matters. If your feet collapse inward during squats, your knees cave, hips internally rotate, and stress transfers upward. Screw your feet into the floor. Create external rotation torque that stabilizes your hips and reduces lumbar compensation. Let us talk about sitting. Many bodybuilders spend hours sitting, gaming, editing videos, or working. Prolonged sitting shortens hip flexors and weakens glutes. Stand up every hour. Do 10 bodyweight squats and a quick hip flexor stretch. Sleep position can also affect pain. If you sleep on your stomach, your lumbar spine is extended all night. Try sleeping on your side with a pillow between your knees, or on your back with a pillow under your knees to reduce extension stress. If you want an instant routine you can follow before training, here it is. 5 minutes total. 1 minute diaphragmatic breathing with bracing. 1 minute glute bridges. 1 minute hip flexor stretch each side. 1 minute plank hold. This simple activation flow can dramatically reduce pain before you even touch a barbell. But remember, instant relief does not mean permanent cure. If you continue to overload with poor form, pain will return. The key is integrating these corrections into every session. Now let us address the psychological aspect. When you feel pain, your body tightens. You guard. That increases tension and often worsens the discomfort. Controlled breathing reduces nervous system stress and can instantly lower pain perception. If your pain is sharp, shooting down your leg, or accompanied by numbness, that is different. That could indicate nerve involvement, and you should consult a medical professional. The strategies in this video are for muscular low back pain related to training. Bodybuilding is about building strength and size, not sacrificing your spine. The strongest lifters in the world prioritize bracing and hip function. Watch elite powerlifters warm up. They activate glutes. They brace intensely. They do not skip the basics. Another powerful drill is the bird dog. On all fours, extend opposite arm and leg. Keep hips level. Do not rotate. Hold for 5 seconds. Switch sides. This teaches cross-body stability, which is essential during compound lifts. Reverse hypers, if available, can also help by strengthening glutes and decompressing the spine when done lightly and controlled. If you feel tightness after leg day, try a gentle child pose stretch. Sit back on your heels, reach arms forward, breathe deeply. This can calm the lower back muscles. Let us talk about programming mistakes. Doing heavy barbell squats, then heavy leg press, then heavy lunges, then heavy stiff leg deadlifts all in one session may be overkill for your spine. Sometimes less volume with better intensity is smarter. Use belts correctly. A lifting belt is not a crutch. It enhances intra-abdominal pressure when used with proper bracing. Do not just tighten it and hope it protects you. You must brace into it. Also train your hamstrings properly. Weak hamstrings can shift load to your lower back. Romanian deadlifts with strict form and moderate weight are effective. If you implement these corrections, many cases of low back pain improve rapidly. The body responds quickly when alignment and muscle activation improve. Stand up straight right now. Tighten your abs slightly. Squeeze your glutes. Notice how your lower back feels more supported. That is active posture. In bodybuilding, aesthetics matter, but so does longevity. A thick chest and capped delts mean nothing if you cannot train because your back is constantly in pain. So remember the formula. Activate your core. Strengthen your glutes. Mobilize your hips. Control your form. Manage your load. Recover properly. Low back pain is often a signal, not a sentence. It tells you something is off in your mechanics. Listen to it. Adjust. Improve. You do not need to stop training. You need to train intelligently. The strongest physiques are built over years. Protect your spine so you can keep building. If you start applying these techniques today, you may feel relief instantly. And with consistent practice, you will not just fix your low back pain. You will build a stronger foundation for serious muscle growth. Stay disciplined, stay focused, train hard but train smart. Your lower back will thank you, and your physique will continue to grow without limits.